Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Positive Vibes by Hina. Today's vlog is about zoo, animals, family, fun, and Eva's eternal love for animals. So she's about to turn 2 and she has got this love for animals all of a sudden. I don't know how she started loving animals so much, and it happened around when she was, like 19 months old or something. She loves animals so much. So whenever we go out and when we see cats, dog, or any kinds of animals, she's like, dog, dog, boo, 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 boo. So we thought of taking her to Calgary Zoo, and we have been planning to take her to zoo for a long time, but something used to come up, and then the plan used to be postponed. But this time we made up our mind, and we thought that it's now or never, because now or never means the summer is going to be over and the winter will come, and it's very difficult to take her to zoo in winters. So we thought that let's go. And there was so Calgary Zoo is just 15 minutes drive from our place, and there is a membership as well. So you can opt for tickets or you can take a membership, and membership has different levels. So we took the Explorer membership, and it was around $190 per family. I mean, with two people in it and one kid. And we took that, and it has multiple entries, free entries. And yeah, so as you all know, Eva loves animals, so we thought of taking that membership. And that's how our exploration started. And we took our membership, then we paid, and then there was this little tunnel to go to zoo. And there are different areas in zoo, which I loved about Calgary Zoo so much. So it was bit uh, cold, so I was wearing a jacket. So if you're going to visit a zoo during like fall time, then carry a good winter coat, because it's all open, and it can be chilly in the morning. So the first spot is penguins. I mean, there was a spot where we can see the penguins. They are just chilling there, standing there. And this was a glass railing where, children can stand and see the penguins. So, being an Indian, penguins are like very rare. In India also, the penguins are very rare. So it was amazing experience for us to, see so many penguins. So there were two parts. So there was one part where the penguins were standing outdoor, and this was indoor. So the temperature, humidity, and the environment, everything was set to, which was comfortable for penguins to thrive and to grow. So this was the internal part. So if you see, this is a closed hall or a big hall, and they had made this setup for the penguins, and Eva just loved them. And I mean, look at those penguins, they were so beautiful, and she was just waving and seeing and watching them swim and standing. And it was a fun experience for us too, because penguins are very rare, we don't see them often, right? And they were so interactive too. So if you see, this penguin he's just following our leads and just trying to entertain us. And if you love animals, if you love penguins, definitely must visit Calgary Zoo. It's amazing. Then the next part was the next section was Wild Canada. So in Wild Canada, there was a big like part of the zoo was dedicated to wild Canada, and there were all the animals who are you know like who are known to be known to be Canadian animals. So, and it was a big walk. So we were walking, and there was a section for owls. So, can you spot the owls? Oh, they camouflaged. Oh my god, did you see them? Okay, so this section was dedicated to owls, and then there was another section. I think these birds are, I'm not sure what these birds are, but there was these birds. I think they were um family of owls, but they were in different colors. I'm not sure. The second animal was polar bear. Unfortunately, we couldn't see the polar bear because he was sleeping, or I don't know. There was this big section which was dedicated to polar bears, but we could not, unfortunately we could not see them. But the lady told us that the polar bear, usually they are active in winter, so if you want to see the polar bears, then do visit in winter. So we made a note of it, and we have decided that we are going to visit zoo in winters for sure. We will just layer up the coats and jackets and will visit there for sure. Then the next visit was the reindeers. So reindeers are very famous. They are the ride of Santa, right? And they are so Canadian. So the reindeers were the part of the Wild Canada zoo section. And oh, look at them, they were so cute. I mean, you just have to like visit a zoo to see them. They were so real. And I have always seen the reindeers in the pictures and in the Santa Claus songs and movies, but I hadn't seen them till today. Then the next section was um okay, so there were some pictures and posters were there, just to see the information about them and what climate they like, what things they like, and such. And make sure to wear a good quality shoes because there is a lot of walk. And Eva baby was enjoying, but she had her mood swings. And then we went, yeah, we went to a toy shop where she wanted to get a polar bear because we could not see that. So we thought of gifting her a polar bear, but then she liked the other one, so we kept the big one because she liked the smaller one. We were trying to convince her, get the big one because the big one was more pretty, but she liked the smaller one. I don't know why. Okay, kids are very moody. You can't control their likings and dislikings. So if they eye on something, they will get that, that's for sure. So we got the smaller one which she liked, and we just left the store because she was exploring other things, and we did not want to spend a lot of money because she just plays with one toy for a day. After that, that toy is just lingering around in some corner. So we did not want to spend. Then there was this little lawn area which I found it very beautiful, and we were just playing there. The whole point of this zoo visit is to show the animals is one thing, that's very obvious. But the second is I just want to um, inculcate the habit of exploration, seeing things, walking, exploring the nature, doing different things, that's why this is the whole visit of whole point of visiting this zoo, not just seeing the animals. We are going to seeing animals in zoo, that's for sure, but that's very obvious, right? Then these there were some seals. So I don't know if you can see in this video, but there were some seals. And then there were some, oh, what was this? I think this was a I don't remember the name of this, I'm sorry. Yeah, and then there was leopard. Yeah, can you see that? No, this was a fox. Yeah, this was a fox. So fox was just roaming around, and yeah, this was a fox. How beautiful he is. Oh my god, so beautiful. Then there was a big artificial bear, so we could not see the real bear, so we thought of visiting that. Then we went to a dosa shop to eat dosa, and that was our visit one, because we could not see the entire zoo. We thought of visiting zoo again. I think this is the next weekend. Yeah. So if you see, we are going to zoo again. This is a zoo part 2. So yeah, this was next Sunday or Saturday morning. Then we went to the other section of the zoo, that was the section 2, that's called as prehistoric. So in prehistoric there are giant statues of all kinds of dinosaurs. I can't even pronounce the names. I mean, they are so big and so complicated. There were so many types of dinosaurs, and these statues are so well made that if you see them from a distance, you feel that there is a real dinosaur. I mean, the texture and the expressions, then the eyes, everything was so real. And there was a little play area for children to entertain them, and then just to play in between, because that section was very big. And Eva baby, as usual, she was just walking, jumping, playing around, and she doesn't want to be carried. She wants to walk. That's the best thing about her. The children are always carry me, hold me. She is exactly opposite. She loves to explore, and that's the thing, that's the main thing I want to teach her, that you have to be independent, you have to walk alone, you have to see alone, and you are responsible for your own happiness. You shouldn't be dependent on anyone, be it parents, be it your friends, be it your partner. You shouldn't be dependent upon anyone for your own happiness, and that's the main thing I want to teach her. And as you can see, the fall colors are so beautiful. I mean, what happened suddenly, what changed in 1 week? The fall colors are so beautiful. I mean, we were just amazed, because it was a drastic change in the color when we visited last week, and then we visited next week. So it was just a matter of 1 week, but the fall colors were amazing. I mean, I cannot tell how beautiful they were. And there were some sections which were like, I felt that I was in heaven, because they were so beautiful. I mean, trust me. Then we saw some camels, and if you can see, these camels have 2 humps. Usually Indian camels have just 1 hump, right, near the neck, but if you see, these camels have 2 humps. So that's something I also saw for the first time. And Yeah, and one thing I could not capture, that Eva baby just fell down in the prehistoric area, and she scratched her hand and she was bit unwell because of that incident. So I was carrying her, and she was, bit clingy because she fell down, and it was very painful because her scratch was bleeding. And but yeah, but that didn't stop us from exploring like rest of the zoo. So we just kept exploring. We just we wanted her to forget that incident, and kids fell down. That's their nature, right? And that's the part of their thriving and growing and the growth, right? Because they fell down, then they teach, and then they balance. And look at the leaves, aren't they beautiful? And yeah, the one area we just saw, it had all the plants, the cocoa plants and everything, and they have maintained that beautiful climate in the indoor a greenhouse kind of thing. Then we saw flamingo. After that, Eva started losing it, so we got some ice cream for her because her scratch was paining, and we got this ice cream, and I was just feeding her. And then we came to other part of this zoo. Its name was Africa, Explore Africa or something. Oh my god, that's the best part. I mean, in the whole zoo, this part was the best because we saw some amazing animals here, starting with which I'm going to show you now. I don't know if you have fascinations about gorillas, because gorillas, they are like humans, right? So I have like you know what, a weird liking about gorillas, because I feel that they are humans but they are undeveloped humans. And when we were Homo sapiens and Neanderthal and Homo sapiens sapiens, so I felt that we, in some world, we were also like this when the whole human evolution started, so we were also like gorillas. So I kind of had this weird fascination about gorillas. One day we all human were like gorillas. And because, have you seen those pictures of Homo sapiens and Neanderthal humans while reading human evolution in history? I mean, we humans used to look like gorillas, right? And that's why I love gorillas so much. And Dhaval also loves gorillas so much. And we were so happy after seeing those gorillas, because one of them was breastfeeding her child, and the expressions of her face were like similar to humans. Like, she was so calm, she was just patting him, her child, and amazing. After that, we saw a giraffe, and this was the best scene. So when we got here, the lion was sleeping, but as soon as we stood there, the lion started walking with grace and style. And Eva baby was so like, she was shocked and scared too, because she hadn't seen a lion before this. So she was very like scared and shocked too, because look at his walk. He was walking like very gracefully. And yeah, that was one of the amazing moments of this whole zoo visit. After that, there were some sections which were pending to be explored, but we thought, let's go home, let's chill, because it was almost Eva baby's nap time. She usually sleeps around 12 noon, but she wasn't sleeping because, of course, we were in the zoo. So we thought of that's it for today. Let's go. And there were some little play areas for kids. For example, this what you call it, this little bridge which was made from little threads. And yeah, and then yeah, that was it. And this was our part 2. And then we started to go home. Eva baby was so happy, and so were we. Hope you like this video. Please do like, share and subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.